Alright folks, the deck is Exodia Shaman. The goal of the deck is to control the board in the early game, remove our opponent's stuff until they have no more stuff, heal up a little bit, and then work our way towards Prescience into Rivendare Warrider so that we can shuffle those minions into our deck using Reincarnate if necessary to kill it early on, then either draw those off of the second copy of Prescience or Countess Ashmore so that we can play from the other side to pull them from hand and kill them. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube.
Watch this!
The forest fights back.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Alright, keep the ice fishing.
I see you've brought guests.
Fortunately, I have a lot of reactive cards that don't play well into, like, Mildred. That's a turn 1 shuffle. That's a unfortunate draw, but it may actually be beneficial to have drawn that since, like, that keeps our hand size low. I mean, I explained what outs I was playing to and what potential win condition I had throughout the game, so. I don't think that you're answering or asking sincerely. I think you're just needlessly being combative. Again. Just keep my hand size light. So I do need to draw a lot of cards to win games of Hearthstone, and I don't really see much benefit in toteming up when I need board space eventually. But it's harmless here when we're at this stage in the game. Turn 1 shuffles never get old. I still get people asking in the comments why it's a bad play, but like you just don't really want to dilute your deck in that manner when you might need to find the other cards in your deck to respond to, especially in an aggro matchup, to respond to what your opponent is doing. They actually discovered it? No, the aquatic form card is right here. Oh, we were talking about the dark transformation, I see. It's actually not bad. It gives me some like insight into what they draw. So now we know they have a minion. Casper, you can move on like literally everyone else has. Ooh, should have kept that Devolve. Oh god. I did not anticipate a shellfish, but I guess given the turn 1 Jade Idol, I should have thought about it at least. Oh, welcome, Purple. You have any way to search out the Rivendare? Nope. I mean, theoretically, we have a turn 10 kill. Or 10, yeah. It's not turn 10. Because Druid things. Fine. Would like a 1 mana card. That certainly works. Draw first because I don't want to necessarily add those to hand. That killed Unless they solar a due process, we should be fine. Let's not burn our horses. We have redundancy, so I can avoid that. It's fine. That does create some complications with the Ashmore. A little bit, but...
My power will grow stronger yet.
1, 2... Yeah.
Job's done.
Alright, we just play the redundant one and then dump some hand. Or we could just like play the from the other side and like then all we have to do is draw the other one. I think this is probably better.
Welcome, lost. Let me introduce you.
I need the taunt, man. That was the hardest one to get off of the Ashmore specifically. Heyo.
Your life is mine.
Overdraft would be very useful in real life considering you.
YouTube commenters are the Socratic theologians of our time. By that I mean they don't listen and are dissenting to any dissenting voices and are convinced of their own intellect over everyone else. I mean, you're not wrong. But at the same time, you're not wrong.
Look, you shinies.
Okay, well this guarantees the Toxfin at least. Just to show that people love to call anything except the decks they play OP. I think what happened was that like people just saw something being successful and made assumptions about like no matter how long a video is that any creator makes, you're never going to see enough games of that deck that like actually give a true representation of what that deck is capable of in like enough games to matter. I think is really what it comes down to. I'm kind of afraid of just like spiking damage from the cannon, so let's do this. Yeah. Seemed like a good call. Seems like a good call. It also healed for 4. It's not irrelevant. We hit for 5, but there's no reason at all to take that risk. Aren't there literal stat sites they could check? Not terribly reliable ones right now, with it being still fairly early and like VS hasn't released a report. So there are just like not necessarily at this moment. And I don't think that enough people are playing Quest Mage to give a realistic sample of what the deck is capable of either. I'm still gonna lose this game, aren't I? Like, this ice fishing is just kind of stuck here. Certainly a helpful hit, though. But like, I need to be able to keep their board clear so that I have the time to play the Rivendare, but like, because of this card, I'm not able to. Unless I top deck the Overdraft back into hand here.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Perpetual Flame would also be pretty good. So, I certainly have outs. Perpetual Flame would be very good. I think I just die if I play the Overdraft here, so. Let's play the fishing to get it out of hand. I mean, what does that accomplish? I don't need hand space. What if they like randomly run an Okani? There are benefits to keeping it. And there's seemingly no upside to playing it.
Pirate's code.
It's 9 damage right now. Probably need to do this. Definitely worth it. Yeah, it's a good sign. Oh my god, I'm an expert at drawing or rolling Taunt Totem. What is a card that they drew there that they wouldn't play? Cutting Class could also be like a Secret Passage, maybe.
I see you.
Don't really like any of those choices. Taunt? Oh. So I had to end at some point.
Trust the pirate's code.
I am low on cards.
And the smite is becoming more and more inevitable, isn't it?
Pirates away!
Okay. Kill that, kill that. Peace, we're getting down to the wire. Yeah, I don't think I win from here. I don't have the time that is necessary. Unless this rolls something absurd. Kinda did. Oh, we didn't even get the... Oh, no. I really needed Blammo. For the lifesteal. God. I mean... It's just Mr. Smite here, right? There's no Smite in their deck?
So many choices.
Stand down, ye gold-winged curly bird! Try your flight! Stand down, ye gold-winged curly bird!
I'm dead to Smite if that's what the last card is. But it feels like they would have just played that last one, wouldn't they? But what is that card?
If only I had some warm soup.
They've played 2 Secret Passages, they've played 2 Cutting classes. I'm at a loss here.
My power
I don't know. This allows me to win next turn. As long as I don't die. Which I feel like anything... Cutting class is probably right. It is not right. There's, again, 2 cutting classes here. I have no idea what that card is. It could be like... a door? No, they would have played that. Like, any card that I can think of, they would have played. They played 1 Puffer Fist? Yeah, but they would have played that turns ago. I don't know.
You give me strength.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Keep the Devolve for Big Priest. Maybe it was Door of Shadows? Yeah, I considered Door of Shadows, but like Door of Shadows they would have played earlier.
Too much
Power!
Wait. But they didn't go Shadow? Weird. Why didn't you from the other side as soon as you had 2 in hand? I considered it. But what would that accomplish? Like, the only thing it would have done was clear the board. And even the first opportunity I had, it wouldn't have fully done so. How do you always draw an Overload card when trading Overdraft? I mean, that's just what we call a skill difference. Oh god, what if they get my combo? They can. They can get the Rivendare. Gonna need to find another Devolve, I suppose. Turn is just this.
Is anyone else lost?
Turn back, and your death shall be merciless.
I don't think there's any reason to play directly into like silence effects. And there are some pretty reasonable silence effects that the opponent may be running. So until we see like an empty hand, I don't think it's worth to just roll out the Rivendare here. Especially since I can just kill it with the Torrent next turn. Sure.
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful. We ride.
In a lot of atypical cards already. Yikes. Should be no singular card off the top that kills me, and I win next turn, so. I think this seems like the way to go. It's a singular card that beats me here, but fantastic. They're just copying me completely. Well, unlucky. We made it to Diamond 5. Hey, look, they even died this time. I feel like From the Other Side did what it's meant to do. A lot of times people that are like not familiar with like programming and development just assume that like it's magic. So like I know we were joking about the if bot then ban statements, but like some people probably do think it's about that simple. And I don't think that people also see past like the level 1 issues of solving that problem of identifying the bots and then like their consequences to how you identify bots and what the potential impact of how you identify those bots are. There's no way to catch bots reliably without either inconveniencing players or having false positives. Yeah, I think that's a good synopsis of it. I personally wouldn't mind a mild annoyance every once in a few games in exchange for massively reducing the number of bots, but what you have to consider is the fact that you're watching me play this video game on YouTube right now means that you're like significantly more engaged and concerned about that type of thing than your average Hearthstone player. Your average Hearthstone player just wants to like play a game or two from the toilet when you know they're bored at work. And they don't want to get interrupted by captchas every time that happens, you know? Really expecting that to be Oh My Yogg, since they didn't attack.
Blood and plunder.
I guess that explains it. Why is it never Oh My Yogg? The average player might not even know they are a bot. The average player probably doesn't know that there are bots in the game. Like, full stop. Like, I think that's how like unengaged the average player is, or tends to be.
Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Yogg-Saron? We have cookies.
Well, since you have cookies... Wait, no, I don't want to talk about Yogg anymore. Thank you, Cathandrian, for the super chat. Can you stop, please? Wait, this isn't going to hit a singular big minion. There already is a report system? Yeah, the problem is that, like, most...
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Like, game developers are really restrictive of the information that they share with that type of thing. Like, nobody hears or knows about if and when people get banned. So it's like, it feels like you're just sending off reports into a black hole. Yeah, having the Flurgl talks is still probably a good thing, I guess. I think you underestimate the average player, DBH. I don't think they... I don't know if they care, but I'm sure most of, not all of the players understand that bots exist. People that come to this chat are sometimes confused about the discussion of bots in Hearthstone because they didn't know that they exist.
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful.
So I do not agree.
We need a large number of independent judgmental humans reviewing every Hearthstone game and determining if it's a bot. Chat, our time has come.
Yeah, and if anyone has that under control, it's chat, and they're flawless, success rate of identifying bots. Alright, set up for a turn 10 lethal. We have seen both Oh My Yoggs, right? Oh god, no, we haven't. I need to draw a 1 or 2 mana spell next turn.
Really?
Our record is unbroken. We have identified thousands of bots on the ladder today alone. True. And that's before we, even made it to, like, 50 games today. It's incredible. It's 9 damage right now. If I roll Taunt, I probably play the Countess. I will die to another Conviction. I'm willing to take that risk to ensure that I win next turn. So. Since they don't have another Oh My Yogg, this is absolutely the play. Play the top decked one because it's funny. Rushman was actually a really good top deck under the circumstances. Yeah, there was some thought to playing Rushman, but it would have made it. Thank you to legendary supporters Battlefly, Brian Quinn, Fizzle Jizzix, Justice Crater, Ali Alkali, Cathandrian, Nate Drex, Saga, Shadow1 TV, Sognusman, and Twin Emperor Veckenlash.